So I am back today with an insanely impressive little MP5 pistol imported by Century Arms. It's made by MKE, and this is the AP5 or an MP5 copy. This is actually made, from what I hear, in Turkey off of actual HK tooling. So it's a very close representation of what you can get with an HK MP5. The other cool thing is PSA has been blowing these out for $8.99. So I went out, grabbed one with my own money, and I couldn't be happier with the purchase. Now, I actually haven't shot it yet, but the fit and finish on this thing is absolutely spectacular. It's nimble, it's small and compact, and at that price, I mean, it is just insanely affordable. Now, unfortunately, I can't link anything to this in the description below, but I can post my campsite page, which has a ton of information about everything I find. I also have my 704 Tactical Patreon with daily deals over there. And I also have my 704 Tactical Instagram with all the information you need about daily deals, stories, updates, and things like that. And if you head over to those, you'll be able to find out a ton of info, especially at the campsite page. But we're actually going to take the first shots with it today, see how it functions. I also want to give a huge shout out to Callaway Ballistics for donating the 9mm to help make this video. I also have the code 704 Tactical to get free shipping on ammo orders over $200, and they just did a massive price drop on a ton of 9mm. We're going to be shooting their reman and their new manufacturer 9mm out of this today, but enough talking, let's blast this thing. So I am done shooting this for today, and man, did it run great. Super smooth, and if you've never shot a roller lock gun before, you'll be blown away because it doesn't feel like a standard blowback 9. If you're unfamiliar, a roller delayed gun like this has rollers inside that delay the blowback, allowing the pressure to just release a little bit and making it a smoother recoil impulse, where a direct blowback like an AR9 or something similar just instantly starts pushing back on a buffer system, and you feel that recoil. It's actually fairly stout considering how small the 9mm cartridge is. The build quality on this is absolutely spectacular. Everything about it is nice. The welds are very good, and the finish is holding up nicely. This is working out incredibly well. One thing I do want to note is I read somewhere that you gotta kind of break it in. I did notice that the first mag had 2 bobbles in it, but after that, it functioned great. I ran all of that Callaway Ballistics reman and new man, added a little oil, and it was running like a sewing machine with no issues whatsoever. Although if you do grab this and you have a bobble in your first mag, you can run some higher pressure ammo to break it in a little bit better, and it should smooth things up. But with a couple drops of oil and about 20 rounds, this thing was running like a champ. Not a single feed or function issue after that. The other thing about this is in its current configuration, it's very nimble and easy to handle. You can use the push-pull method. In fact, it's actually insanely accurate, a lot more accurate than I thought. Also, it's lightweight enough for one-handed shooting, or if you decide to do 2 hands, it works out great like that. These rotary sights up at the top work fairly well. I'm not even going to put an optic. I'm not going to put a sling. This is the way it's going to stay in its original configuration. It is just so handy as a little pistol. This thing might be riding shotgun with me because it's such an awesome and smooth shooting 9. And plus, it's an MP5 with an HK slap. It doesn't get much cooler than that. Thanks for watching, and check out the description below for all of the information about pretty much everything I find on the internet, as well as this guy right here. Have a good one.